What's up, guys? This is Rixxalight signing in. I know today's a little bit different because usually when I do these update videos, I usually play a game in the background, and I don't know how this is going to look because I can't see myself on the camera. I'll probably get a mirror somewhere, maybe in the future, but I don't know. But I've got a blue light. Red lights are for horror games. I've got my own reactions to do. Blue light's probably for update videos. I've got a green light, but I don't know how that's going to work. Blue helps me see neon green, which is a good thing. But anyway, today's video is more about what's going to be happening in a few weeks' time. I've got my little cheat sheet book over here, but it's usually a bit weird because I don't usually do these. I don't need to do these because my update videos usually come about when like something strange is happening or something special. I usually try and do it around Christmas time to let people know what's going to happen, because usually that's always the same case. Anyway, obviously for new people, if you want to come look so they know what's going off. But no, so for those of you who don't know how my channel works, when I come out for a new game, I stop everything I'm doing and record just purely that game non-stop. Last time I did this was Resident Evil 3. Before that, I can't even remember what the one before that one were. Probably been, I want to say it was Control, but I don't know if it were or not. But no, so the first thing that's going to happen is next week's going to be a normal week, completely normal. But the week, well, obviously not normal, because usually when I finish, obviously I just finished off in my like Monday to Friday daily series, obviously Resident Evil 6. But I can't start a new game up because I've only got 5 days, or not even 5 days, but like what, 8 days to start off a new series, which is no point considering Control for the Xbox One is going to be released on the 25th of June, which obviously I'm going to spend all my time recording as much as I can of the game. So that's going to be a bit of a difference. So instead it's just going to be randomized videos all week next week. Still Monday, like obviously the later videos on Monday to Friday is going to be the same. Saturday and Sunday is still going to be the same stuff. But the week after is going to be really changing, because Control comes out on Thursday and I'll be playing that until I've done the first DLC of the game. Then go back to kind of a little bit of normality up until the 10th of July, which is going to be the release of Deadly Premonition 2. So I just want to basically tell you guys that there's not going to be a brand new series for the daily stuff. It's going to be randomized little crap basically, which is I've got an archive series, which is basically I had a second channel that doesn't even exist anymore. It exists, you can still watch the content on there, but I'm just bringing them over to this channel. It gives me a little time to myself as well. SCP videos do come out every time I finish a new game, or every time I finish a game, like obviously Resident Evil, that deserves an SCP video. Watch Dogs deserves an SCP video because that's going to finish on Sunday, and obviously Lost Planet what got finished last night also needs to get an SCP video, which is all coming out next week. All fine and dandy stuff. There's like 3 happening all at once. But no, a brand new game is being released on Wednesday because I wanted to move Saints Row to Saturdays and Sundays, so I'm not doing like the special videos, which is really complicated in its own. But I just want to try and deal with basically the new game. It's like a Minecraft mod that I'm going to do, because I was told, no, not told, I wasn't told to do it. I was like, someone made a request for me to play it, so I thought, you know what, I'll play it. Simple as. Obviously, to replace Lost Planet. Lost Planet's new game is not going to be coming out until at the end of Deadly Premonition, because I don't want to just do one episode and just leave on to the next one. Like Minecraft's different. I can do 2 episodes, do Deadly Premonition, then come back for a later video in the future, which is all fine and dandy. So, to summarise what's going to be happening, random videos for the first videos from Monday. Like Monday's probably going to be this, how the routine work. So, to give it like a little recap, because I've already got it all planned out. Tomorrow is a normal weekend. We've got Digimon, we've got Yu-Gi-Oh video, Watch Dogs 2 to finish off, and then Kingdom Hearts 2 to finish off. Fucking forgot about that too. That's 4 games we're finishing this week. But then on Monday I'm going to do a Tekken video, because I usually do DLC, and Tekken has got a DLC that came out for Cumrum or something like that. Tuesday is an SCP video, Wednesday is an archive video, Thursday and Friday are achievement hunting videos, which is usually what I do then, is like, oh, I'll just do like random video. I love doing I love achievements, it's my thing, it's my pride and joy. So I'll go for I've got a massive A to Z list of what achievements I want to do. So that's just basically whatever games on the A to Z list that I've finished in my own time. Plague Tale Innocence, which is what I've done, which basically just finish up the game what I can actually physically do in achievement wise. So there's going to be a few of those, and then the week after that, Monday again, SCP video. The Tuesday is an archive video. Wednesday is going to be another achievement hunting video, and then Thursday obviously is when Control starts. And then after week after Control finishes, it's going to be the same thing again. SCP video, SCP fucking something else. But there is a Hyrule Warriors video I want to make, because I was looking through all the playlists to try and fix them, because some of them like being repeating videos in the playlists, or some of them being missing because of like the glitch in the Matrix, the glitch in the YouTube system. So there is a video I fucked up on myself where I'm missing a part 104. So I'm just going to make a random Hyrule Warriors video and just fucking go for it. Simple as, because I've just realised that series is going to be a lot longer, because I need to find all the fucking Skulltulas, so I might just spend some time trying to find them, I think, or something, to pass the time. But that's all basically what I want to tell you guys. Is just things are not going to be normal for a few weeks, for the next 2 weeks until Control gets finished. Another week of randomness. Well, 1 week and a half, because obviously Deadly Premonition 2. Well, after the Deadly Premonition 2 ends, we're not going to be getting new series. It's just going to be going back to Resident Evil 7, because every time we finish a new game, play a Resident Evil game. Resident Evil 7 is next to the thing. I do normally do like face cam for when it's a horror game. Obviously Resident Evil 6 is a horror game. Resident Evil 7 is more of a horror game, but because I'm going to be in VR, there is no point for me to be like, ooh, with a face. So it's kind of covered up with a VR headset, so it's like no point in doing it at all, to be honest. So that's not going to happen. But no, so one last thing I want to talk about before I actually end the video. Not too long ago I started off doing the Harry Potter series. I only just did like Philosopher's Stone for the PS1. So that series needs to be finished, and also I was doing Soul Calibur 2. So the reason why I was doing Harry Potter was because I would need to unlock all the characters in Soul Calibur 3, but I need to do a lot of prep work for it, which took a fucking load of time. But all the characters are now unlocked for it, so I can do all the characters in Soul Calibur 3. So after Resident Evil 7's finished, we're going to go back in Soul Calibur 3, play all those stuff, which is brilliant for what I need. And then after Soul Calibur series is finished, I'm going to do the Harry Potter series, all fucking 10 games. I think there's 10 games. There's 1 to 8, and then there's 2 more to play on the PS1, which is obviously different games entirely. I'm not going to mess around with the PC games as well, so it's just going to be go through all that crap, which is going to be great. And then I have an idea what to do after Soul Calibur 6, if there's not a Soul Calibur 6 or a Tekken 8 at that point, which could be fucking years ahead of myself. But I've got a lot of time to plan ahead, and I've planned ahead a lot. I don't know when the ending of the channel is going to be. Obviously it all depends if this channel kicks off or not. I know it started getting some recent publicity, which is great. I love it. It's kind of like just seeing the numbers just go higher and higher and higher, which is absolutely amazing. And I thank you all for helping just get a little bit higher in the weeks to come. But again, I have an ending. The ending was originally Hyrule Warriors, but I keep on pushing it off, coming back to time, which is I might bring it back after Saints Row 2. I was going to bring it back after Watch Dogs, but obviously a lot of things started working around a little bit. So I was going to come out, then I started moving it around because of Saints Row the 3rd Remastered. But I think after Saints Row 2, I'm going to start bringing back just like one little mini, finish off the rest of the series of Hyrule Warriors. And then once that game's all finished, completely what I want to do for it, then I'll probably stop doing the channel if I'm not big enough by then. Obviously, lockdown, semi-lockdown, furloughed and stuff. Just one of those things, There was one more thing I actually wanted to talk about. This is where it's a little bit bad for me, because I don't know exactly what it is. I did mention all week that I was going to do like a video about my well-being and what's happening on the channel, but this is probably going to be the well-being part. Not so long ago I started having problems with my vision. My left eye wasn't clearly seeing very well. It was obvious in videos. I announced it. I couldn't see very well. It got pretty bad. Also, I got it looked at like after a month or something like that, or a few weeks. But I thought it was optic neuritis at first, but I had other problems as well. Like I started having tingling feeling in my hands, tingling feeling in my feet, the top of my thighs were getting numb, like I could feel like tense, but not tense at the same time. It felt really weird, like a weird sensation. So I went to the hospital. I went to the doctors about it, told me to go to the hospital, and I got diagnosed not too long ago that I have multiple sclerosis. I can't pronounce the word, but basically, for those of you who don't know, is basically your immune system ends up attacking itself, and because it does that, it affects the central nervous system of your body. I'm going to be going on to medication very soon to help me, because if I don't take medication, it's going to get worse over years' time, really bad, and the medication is there to stop it from progressing. There is currently no cure yet, so if this channel does pick up in years to come, every like, obviously YouTubers these days do charitable events, and I do want to do that too, but it's going to be for a selfish cause, because there is millions of people like me who have MS, as it's called, that it can't be cured, and it does end lives early. Like right now I'm fine, I get a tingling feeling in my hand from time to time, but the next stage for me is basically struggling to walk, and then it's going to come to a point where I'll need a walking stick or a cane to help me walk, and then I'll be wheelchair bound, and then eventually bed bound, and then an early grave. Like, people don't reach it, very rarely reach it to their 80s or 90s. Very rarely. Obviously the medication can help stop that, or it doesn't stop it, sometimes it can, but it's still there, like permanent damage is still there. So it's one of those things I just wanted to tell you guys, because obviously there might be times where videos don't come out. I'll be obviously having treatment and stuff if I'm not catching up on videos, which is crazy as it is, but I'll try and keep you updated when I can about all that lot. But yeah, that's basically what I want to say. My well-being is not too good, because at the moment it's fine. I'm not feeling any problems with it so far. It's obviously like a tingly feeling in the hands and feet. Every time I look down like this, I have a massive shudder all the way through my body, and sometimes it hurts, sometimes it doesn't. So I need to try and stop doing that. I have to try and demonstrate, but it does hurt. Other than that, I'm just gotta wait until it just slowly progresses. I don't want a rapid progression. Obviously it would do that if I didn't take medication, but slow progression is basically what's gonna happen if I do take the medication, which is great. But there's nothing else for me to talk about now. I've talked about the channel, I've talked about my well-being. So great, that's all good. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. No, I won't. I'll see you later today with Alone in the Dark, because I'm actually really looking forward to playing the game, and I shall watch you over the weekends where we'll finish a few games. Alright, but as for now, this is going to be Rixxalight signing out.